What's up, y'all? Agu. What up, Agu? Luis Ramirez. Good to see you. Having one of them days, man. Birdman. GT. Oh, I miss GT. Good to see GT. Whew. Whew. I guess I'll send a link to Bleecker. Just in case. Why is it? I don't know, man. Everything costs money, right? Everything. You can't do shit anymore without something costing money. I can do some things without spending a bunch of money, but it still costs a lot of money. But some people, it's like they just can't wait to spend money. You know, it's just money, 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 money. If I take my girlfriend out the house, then it's gonna cost me 5 times as much money as it would if I just told her to stay home. If I'm leaving the house, I could find a way to entertain myself without spending a bunch of money. But 2024, money, 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 money. Every fucking thing costs money. It's like, okay, I want to go to McDonald's. Let's get a McDonald's cheeseburger, right? If you get 2 McDoubles, it's $4 now. It used to be $3. That's not so bad. But it always ends on an odd number. It's like, okay, I want 2 McDoubles and I gotta get Little Shack one. Well, you might as well get 4, right? And then you're paying extra for that. And then it's, well, we'll get we'll get a small thing of fries, you know? Well, they don't want to eat fries. RG, please check your. Yeah, I don't know what time Eastern that's going to be. That's not today? It's like tomorrow, right? I looked at it, Gray. I just didn't say anything to you because I didn't understand the time. I think it's around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Link for 11 hours away. Yeah, it just says 11 hours away. This Saturday, 7 p.m. GMT. What does GMT mean? I'm Eastern. So, what up, aggressively? So, a little bit of McDonald's ends up being $15. That could have been $5 just because you're a cheap ass unless you buy extra, you know. And then they don't get 8. They don't get or the fucking McDouble laying there and nobody. I would have ate it, but you know, it's then it's like it's just frustrating and fucking bills and fucking it never stops, bro. It just continuously. It's just money, 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 money. Greenwich Mean Time. What up, Scarpad? Greenwich Mean Time. Oh, okay. I guess it's in around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. That's what I think. It's usually about that time. I'll try to figure it out. I'll ask Naman or something. Because you live in the UK, I understand that, right? You wouldn't know. Let me see. I'll ask Navin. All right. It's 3 hours, 20 minutes earlier than whatever time you are now. Okay, 3 hours and 20 minutes earlier. So, oh, okay, yeah, it's 2 p.m. That's what I thought, around 2. I'll do my best to make it, man. As long as my mom ain't up my ass, which she could be, I'll be there. I can't ever predict when my mom comes. That's what I thought. 2 o'clock. Okay. What up, well, Boar, Rayman? Good to see y'all. If y'all ain't doing nothing, I might do some board and bagging and play some Tekken. I don't have much to talk about. There's Comic Journey, the Greco-Roman wrestler. What is he gonna say about McDonald's? Here's an idea: cook at home, and you won't have to ever pay for shitty McDonald's food. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's. I get McDonald's just to shut people up. It's like, here's some food, you ain't got nothing to cry about. Pretty much. Because I don't like it. I don't eat it. I eat like fucking Italians, and if I'm not eating an Italian, I'm eating a pizza. And every now and then I'll get a crazy bread. I like to cook my own hot wings. It's very simple. I get some aluminum foil, put the frozen hot wings on that, and I'm out today. I have no more hot wings, and I don't eat any other style than buffalo style, so I'm screwed. I think I left 2 at the place out of town. I don't want to drive back out there for 2 boxes. I cook too. I usually cook, but when I cook like spaghetti, it's like fucking $8 to $10, and you got a pound of hamburger, a jar of spaghetti sauce, thing of noodles. That ain't too bad, and then a thing of cheese. But once you make it all, you got this big honking. It's enough to feed 20 people. So I feel like that's a waste. Unless you can make it in a half a pound. Food's just the beginning of it. It's just annoying how, okay, like my girlfriend wants to go. She wants to do every fucking thing she gets invited to. So yesterday it was the illiteracy thing at school. Well, I think she thought she was going to be there for an hour or two. She goes, she's there for 10 minutes, um, but it was just a whole thing. Today it was some teacher's kid invited Boog to a birthday party. We don't know this kid. I thought it was weird because we got an invitation in the mail. I'm like, how does any child know his address, first of all? Little strange. I don't feel like traveling out to wherever the fuck it is. It's not in town, it's a little bit out of town, and being somewhere. But of course, my girlfriend does. She loves that shit. Oh, I go fuck with strangers all the time. So then she had to go buy him some stuff and go out there and blah blah blah. It ended up being $40. It's a day, a $40 a day. It's just like, oh well, shit's too expensive. It's all too expensive, bro. I want my kid to enjoy shit. He went to Cincinnati 3 days ago, right? Olive Garden, McDonald's, uh, Target, whatever, the traveling, blah blah blah. Who knows how much? That was like $80 in gas, fucking $100, right? Money, 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 money. All the fucking time, money, 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 money. It just gets frustrating. My kid's destructive too. Uh, if you don't watch him like a hawk, he'll tear shit up. He don't know any better. He'll just fuck it up, you know. And it really annoys me. I can handle my own shit being fucked with, but when it's somebody else's shit, it's like fuck. It's like you gotta learn, and I won't whoop them. I'll just tell them. So I'll tell my kid, "Don't do that. You cannot do that." And he'll say, "Dad's mad. Dad's mad at me." I'm not mad. I don't want to get in trouble for something you do that's silly just because you feel like doing it. Don't do silly stuff. You got to get rid of that $12 a pow habit, man. $12 a pow. I don't understand that one. If you don't make it, just let me know as soon as possible. I can get another person in, maybe. Yes, I will. We'll see. All right, great, man. I should be able to make it, I think. So it's Eastern time zone, yes. Eating McDonald's is an example of how brainwashed to do ridiculous things. You can have a better meal or a good dinner as a practice. Obviously, cooking at home is the best choice. It's okay, or at least switch to ganja. It's all right to eat at home. Groceries ain't no better. They're expensive too. So um, ain't much better. I'm about 46 hours away. I was at 2,900 a couple days ago. Now I'm at 2,950 a day later. Go out for cigarettes and don't have back. And don't come back. Yeah. I can't believe how expensive shit is. Electric bill is $300. $300 for a fucking electric bill, bro. Food is it makes me a wreck thinking about all the money all the time. Money, money, money. Hey, Biggie, yo, Killer Mystery Box, man. I watched the unboxing yesterday. Oh, cool. What up, Madness? The guy with the mustache. I'm blanking on his name. Rob Fat Stacks. Yep. He did a really good opening too. I've seen him open up other boxes and do the money thing. And I wasn't sure if he would do that or not, so I kind of asked for it, and he did a really good job. You know, fast food is ridiculous money. Yeah, bro, it's too much money. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people go day to day making money, fucking paying all these fucking bills, man. He did. He had really good keynotes. He did good at looking the stuff up. We had a conversation about the Star Wars newsstand. So he goes by past sales and multiple forms of data to figure out these prices, right? And I've always been a non-data guy. I use it too. I use it too, but I tend to go by kind of what I see that happens on YouTube auctions or eBay past sales, as long as there's a few of them. Now, when it's a rare book that don't sell that much, I have to lean on listings. You know, if someone ain't gonna list a book at $20, they gotta list it at 60 to 80. I'm under the impression, and I've seen this for a while, that it's worth more than $20. You know what I mean? So um it was a conversation. Your mystery boxes are outstanding. Oh, thanks, Jack B, man. Nauman's got two of them. So does Nauman? I don't know if he's gotten the second one to open. I'm hoping that his is pretty good too. I feel like if he would have done a price check on the first one, we would have busted through 100 or two on that one too. Because he got the first mystery box and he got the biggest book out of all of them, in my opinion. He got the Barta. It did have marker on it, but it's still the first big Barta. It's probably a $50 book, $60 book, and he got some other cool stuff in there. I'm sure that one broke 100 and some. By the way, I was watching your vid on the TV, and my girl walked by and said, "Oh, Biggie lost weight. He looks great." Oh, get out of here! Thanks, Lady Four, man. That's really nice of you. I don't feel like I'm a fucking mess, man, but that's nice of her to say. I need to trim my beard down. It's bushy again. I don't want the bushy look anymore. I want it kind of like you know, kind of fucking flatter or whatever. I worry about them smelling like smoke, so I've been putting it like a slice of a fucking fabric soft, or what are they called? Dryer sheets. I put a little piece of dryer sheet in the packaging so it smells fresh, odor destroyer or whatever. Do you catalog your collection? I got it. I will price on it. I will redo the first box with price for All right, man. You do however you want, bro. Nauman ain't hard to please, you know. He's pretty easy to satisfy. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know which box would be worth more. There was a lot more older stuff in the newer box you got. Um, Doc got a pretty good box. I'm pretty much out of boxes unless people don't mind. I got about $100 worth of minor keys, decent ones, and then I got like smaller minor keys for like $5 a piece, three to $10 books. So if someone was to spend like 150, I'd probably just give them all the rest of what I got, except for the Pink Panther. The Pink Panther, I feel like it's sitting right there. You can barely see it. I feel like the Pink Panther is a $100 book. This book right here, it's got marker on it, but I don't know anybody that's got Pink Panther, dude. And you just think about the Pink Panther. What is the Pink Panther? It's the big diamond thing that big collectors want. Is the valuable thing, and people steal and all types of shit to get it. It's a cool fucking book, you know. I don't want to not have the Pink Panther. Like it's kind of cool. So, I'd like to sell it for 30. I'd feel like I gave it away for a good price, but deep down, I feel like it's worth more than that, even with the marker on it. But you know, that's how it goes. Yo, Biggie's looking sexy. I don't know if I'd say that. I was definitely at the beginning of the year when I wasn't feeling good. I was uh using sex as exercise, and it's a good exercise. You gotta take it easy. My uncle died from having sex and smoking weed and doing pain pills. And my uncle was a boss. He was uh not like a junky flunky guy. Like he did a couple lore sets and fucking smoked some really chronic weed and had sex with his wife and had a heart attack, you know, and it's heartbreaking. And a horrible way to go, I guess. I mean, I guess we could think of worse ways, but um, uh, it could have been the weed more than anything, because weed fucks with your shit, you know. So just something to think about, I guess. Anyways, I just been stressed out, man. I don't know. Money, 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 money. All the fucking time, money. When you go to buy a book, you want to have your money all in one place to buy something. Have y'all ever came across that when you're buying a big book? You got to feel for your auntie more. Who's my auntie? I don't even know who my auntie is. Do I have an auntie? Dan Day, what up, Dan Day? Um, Gotta feel for your auntie more. My girlfriend's doctor is named Chronic. I shit you not. My uncle's wife. Your uncle's wife. Oh, 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 oh. Well, comic book worm. We didn't have a good breaking out. Like she just got married. My grandpa passed before my uncle did, so my uncle had a bunch of my grandpa's possessions that were supposed to be inherited down, and she changed a lot as soon as he passed. She talked to us a little bit and then kind of ran us off. And she was a drug addict, and she's gone now too. But she basically took all my uncle's shit and inheritance and everything up in smoke with her new boyfriend, and treated his family not well. My his daughter did pretty good. All I got was a shotgun. I got like my great grandfather's shotgun. So it's a little hard to feel bad for old what's her name? I don't even want to say her name because it's water under the bridge. You don't remember the possessions, which I take care of. I still have my things I got, but I assure you, all the other shit people got's gone. It's all gone. You know. Um, Me and my mom kept whatever little things we got, and but the memories is what matters. You know. My uncle taught me a lot of shit. He'd say, "People piss you off, fuck them. Fuck them. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be all right." And I always agreed with his philosophy. Just thought of someone dying on you while having sex. Yeah, it was a horrible way to go. I don't know the particulars, but that was part of it. You know, he was getting bigger. It's a long story. It's very um not the greatest, but she had some disabled children. My uncle was a little older. He took on a lot of responsibility. He loved those little kids. He helped as much as he could. He was a foreman. I'd probably be working at a steel factory right now if he was still around, because I was his little right hand man, dude. Like I'd go over there and hang out with my uncle, shoot pool, move his motorcycle parts around. Hey, what up, Bleeker? That's all right, man. That's all right. You're at work. Moving motorcycle parts around. He had like a junkyard motorcycle heaven over there. They owned one house. They kept all their motorcycle parts in, right? He had like 5 Harleys up on bike stands back when bike stands were like fairly new things to own. He had like a nice display. Um, 5, 6 fucking Harleys built. He was tooling on other ones. Um, I was pretty big back then. I was bigger than I am now, so I lifted shit pretty easy and moved it around. He had enough parts to build probably 5 more Harleys, you know. And what he did in his motorcycle hobby, my grandpa did in his gun hobby. So we ain't gonna talk about it too much because what happened on Bleeker's channel. But my grandpa's hobby was collecting the um the rifles from every country, like all types of rifles. He'd have them all. This rifle, that rifle, this rifle, that rifle. He was a dealer, and he collected. And I talked to the town shop, and they said, "Oh yeah, I know your grandpa very well. He was avid, kind of like how I collect comics, but a little more extreme. Like he worked for the post office for years. He went blind from pigeon shit, but he could shoot pool and play poker bare name by I saw. He shot straighter than a motherfucker, and he always go to Legion, win the poker tournaments, and I never did beat him in a pool game. I beat my uncle, but I think that's just because he let me. My grandpa wouldn't let you win, so he'd whoop your ass every time, pretty much. You give him a shot, he's gonna make it. Anyways, they was digging him out of the floorboards and out of the walls. He had this one room. I about every day we lived with my grandpa and uncle. My mom's house was in a so there was the neighbor's house, which we didn't own yet when I was a kid, but they ended up buying it and putting all the motorcycle shit in it. Well, anyways, when I was a kid, there was like a little side house on the top of the roof, and you got to go up the stairs and you go up in there. So I like Biggie telling his history of his life. It means a lot to us because we love to follow Biggie Shack. Yeah, I always try to tell y'all a lot. I'm pretty honest about things. Try to tell a good, clean story. So he's finally got his private patch of his eye. He's looking good. Pirates patch. Yeah, Scotty Riggs is doing great with Buff Bagwell. So where was I going? Oh, I'd always bother. I had like a pellet thing, you know, shoot the pellet thing. And he had all the other stuff, and we go shooting and shit. And we had spots, and he had a boat. He had a boat that had like a floor underneath you can go into at the cabin. And he was a part of the Navy. He joined the Navy too early. He was only 16 when he joined, and he stayed on a battleship during one of the wars, I think. But yeah, German, Pakistan, um, Japan, Chinese, any kind of one you could think of, he had. The coolest thing he had, I remember, was a cranking, what are they called, gauntlets? One of the you crank it. Those are worth a lot of money. When the Mac some Mac the Mac ones, I don't even want to say it because I'm getting nervous. Mac 10, Mac 11s, bro, madness. Me and my boy Becker go on Papa Willie's, and we talk about that every week. We've been doing a wrestling show for 2 or 3 months now. I didn't know if you knew that or not. We just call it Wrestle Talk, I guess. They're working on a name. But yeah, we've been talking about the Cody and Rock shit. I predicted Rock coming before he came, and they gave me a bunch of credit for it. But yeah, he had one of those, and then whenever the Max came out, he bought some of those, and they ended up like quadrupling in value as soon as he got them. They ended up being illegal within however long, and it went from being like a G to like 9 or 10 or something like that. So sold those. He made some good money. They had a bunch of old pimp cars and shit. I miss those guys a lot. Yeah, I'll show you the show that me and Papa Willie do. That's the general census madness, is that Rock is going to be on Cody's side and screw Roman. Papa Willie Comics. There he is. Comic book poser. He's been at 975 subs, 76 ever. He's talking in these. Sunday night, 2 Seth fights Drew, and Drew wins, only to lose to Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. I'm hoping for Rock. Yes, that's what everybody's assuming is going to happen. I don't think that he's done like a playlist for it yet, but we could scroll back and find it. Okay, here's the last one. It was 7 days ago. Oh, let me show y'all. Yeah, makes sense. Give Roman something interesting when Cody becomes the new big baby face. He's already selling out. That's why everybody's assuming that's what's going to happen, is because he's selling more merch than anybody. Cody was fucking hot in AEW, dude. they were getting a little worried in WWE when fucking Cody was doing shit in AEW. That's where it all got fucked up. Like he should have just stayed over there fucking it up.
Says I just whipped your ass. Like it so far?
Mm-hmm. Everybody's been real nice.
Well, that's because you have big jugs. I mean, your boobs are huge. I mean,
Damn!
I love your intros.
I love that intro.
Well, welcome back. It's
Okay.
Thursday night. Thursday night Sweet Chin Music, episode 7. We got Biggie Shack with us. We've got Alan, the Comic Viking. Me, myself, and I, Beckerman, and Papa Wheelie, of course, at the helm. We're here to talk some wrestling. We've had some deaths lately. Some wrestlers that are no longer with us. We've got things coming up, and I have an action figure to show off, some wrestling action figure, and it says Heavenly Bodies in the middle.
He's a big Jim Cornette fan.
So yeah.
Is there any other one? Is there any other ones that have Cornette in them like that?
Yes. So they've released 3. There's a Cornette and the original Midnight Express, which is probably what I'll get next. And there's also the modified Midnight Express with Stan Lane instead of Loverboy Dennis Condrey.
So I price tagged him a gift from Callie, and Callie sent him an A-OK, which was this.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was Speedball.
Oh, that is going in the New Warriors portfolio.
It's almost like animalistic Speedball. It's something.
It's got a heck of a punch there. Good night, Penance.
That's why I said good night, Marta.
Goodness gracious.
Man, that's awesome.
Goodness
And of course
gracious.
it came with.
Yeah.
That's a great
AOK'd
first
him down.
cover, man.
Speedball.
It is.
ASM Annual 22.
Banger.
Move over. By
Look like it's mint.
Speedball, the Masked Marvel.
I got my copy. It ain't going nowhere.
Too.
Yeah, it's a good looking copy. Ron Friends and JR.
Oh, that was
JRC.
artwork. Yeah, it's original art.
JR Senior. What the hell does that mean?
John Romita Sr. and Ron Friends.
Oh. Got it. I'm sorry. I forgot that's his initials too.
Well, that's a heck of a start to a wrestling show, showing off some comic books
Yeah.
and art. One more time for people who just showed up. Thank you to Cali Comics and amazing job to John Williams. That is
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
awesome.
Yeah.
I was excited to open this, and my expectations.
I like
were high.
original art. I think original art's pretty good.
There he is going to try to get him on in between the lines. Yeah, for sure. Go on there. Alrighty. Well. Yeah. Thank you, John, and thank you, Callie. So this is going to be a hard transition now into wrestling talk. But Pop, you got something to show off? Oh, you had some comics you wanted to show me, right? I avoided a show the other day just so it didn't ruin. He's got something there.
It's yellow.
It's a middle finger. No.
Yeah, probably that too. It's a comic book. Oh, WCW. You've got one of those.
Oh, I got that. Yeah, I don't have a slab though. That's sick.
That's
That's
a
not
nice
issue number one.
139.6.
Yeah, it's number one.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, so we have those discussions every week. We keep up with it, and now it's gotten super popular. Like it's pretty much household entertainment again. Just show some books. Third Cable. I like this Lakeville cover. It's got the big ass blob. Look at that art, man. Whew. I should probably put that in a better bag. Got a big fucking rip on the top of it. What up, Carlito? Carlito. Carlito. Check this one out. Death Junior ash can. If I could find an ash can, I'll take an ash can. You know what I'm saying? Ash cans are usually worth more than regular polys. I don't know how many fucking foils I got at this point. I should step up and get a metal, right? I'd like to have one of these books. This is just a reprint, but you know how your boy does, dude. I am tired of having a bunch of Wolverine comics just for the hope and wish to get that first Wolverine. It almost disgusts me how many fucking Wolverine books I have just to fill that void. Because I want the first appearance if I can get it. You know what I'm saying? I want the fucking first. If I get the first, I won't give a fuck about all those little itty bitty Wolverine books. Now, Spider Man was a little different. Like, you get the best Spider Man you can. I can't get the fucking first. I'll take those books off of you. Yeah, I'm gonna dump a bunch of Wolverine, like the Wolverines, Weapon H, like all that weird shit. I got a fucking 180. Everybody's so defensive about their 180s. Man, fuck 180. What the fuck is a 180, bro? What's a 180 gonna do to a 181, bro? 181 is 4 times harder to get than a fucking 180. I'm just tired of all the fucking Wolverine bullshit in my life, and I want a fucking the first one so I can get it over with, and then maybe I'll pick some fucking other books to get. I don't know that 181 is overpriced. I don't know it. I love going after the book and being able to talk about it all the time. 181 is way overpriced. Ah, shit. It's the biggest bronze book. You know how fucking cool Bronze Age books are. People like bronze better than they like silver. And it's the baddest one, dude. So I don't care how many copies there are. There ain't none cheap. Ain't none of them cheap, dude. They're all fucking expensive. So I don't know what to say, bro. Like it's 4 times radder than fucking 180's cover ain't got shit on 181. 181 is a fucking masterpiece. It's more nostalgic than AF-15. Like people know 181 more than they know fucking AF-15. They know it better than Hawk 1. They love that fucking cover. It's a Ramita Trimpe mixture. And I think there's more fucking. I think someone else put their foot in that motherfucker, dude. I always think Gil Kane. Looks like a Gil Kane by himself, Murphy Anderson almost type joint. But it's Senior and fucking Trimpe. It's a fucking masterpiece. Hawk 1 should be double one. Hawk 1's worth a bunch, but not nostalgia wise. I think people recognize the 181 cover probably before Hawk 1, maybe. Like us collectors, probably, yeah, Hawk 1's easily nostalgic, but I think 181's transcended anything about any other comic almost at this point. Like, you got, what's the top 5 covers? You got Action 1. Action 1's good. Superman 1 is pretty good. Are they more recognizable Then Hulk 181. I don't fucking know. I don't know, bro. Um, it's hard to put value on a bunch of shit like that. It's like a bunch of shit going on with that book. I like it whenever there's more than one artist on a cover. Like that's that golden age shit. You know, you got like 3 or 4, and a lot of covers are like that, like multiple artists, right? Showcase 4, the first Silver Age Flash, that's Carmine Infantino and Joe Kubert. Okay, that's what, and it's the biggest silver DC book. It's like AF-15 level. People get confused about Ditko and Kirby on AF-15 and fucking ASM1. I have to bring this point up a lot. And people are like, oh, Ditko created fucking Spider-Man. Well, Kirby did AF-15 and ASM1. ASM1 was a mixture of artists. I don't know if anybody helped with Kirby on AF-15, but that was a clean fucking cover. ASM 129 is classic. It's about half as hard to get as a fucking 181. This 181 is proven to be a bitch. I'm glad my boy Madness and Hialeah have one. I'm proud of y'all, and I haven't had to get one because I have homies to do. But you got to pull your big boy panties up every now and then, dude. Oh, let me read what's going on here. You guys are. What do you think the most classic or nostalgic comic cover is? Isn't it worth? That isn't worth any money. Oh, that's a loaded question. Maybe Jim Lee X-Men 1, the one that ain't worth any money. That one's very nostalgic. That's my first shot at it. That's my first guess. This is hard to be subjective on. This is hard to be subjective on. Just say whatever you want, lady. I don't give a fuck what you say. ASM 300. Where'd that comment go? I was just reading something. Fuck. I was reading something. It disappeared. Hold on. Slow down, fam. Okay. ASM 300 has to be most recognizable cover, most homage for sure. Yes. I was just thinking about that. I had an argument about which book was slab more. Someone told me it was Hulk 181. Ended up being ASM 300. ASM 300 is the most slab book ever. It is probably the most. It is definitely the most homage. But there's another factor here that I need to bring up. As much as McFarlane gets homaged, okay? As much as fucking McFarlane gets homaged, and that ASM 300 is, I will not disagree, is the most homaged. But he has one or two Rembrandts. Okay, let's put this in perspective. ASM 300 is a Rembrandt, right? Among the elite, Kirby's still more homaged than fucking McFarlane, because he has multiple Rembrandts. Okay, he's got this one that gets homage. He's got that one that's got homage. He gets that one that gets homage. He's probably got fucking 100 fucking books that are covers that are just as badass, just not as homaged as much. What is Kirby's biggest homaged book? It'd probably be, bro, it's gonna sound fucking goofy to y'all, but there's a lot of books that kind of look like the Avengers book. I think Avengers 1 kind of gets homaged a lot. X-Men 1, ASM 1, AF-15, Incredible Hulk 1, and then you got other shit that's weird. You know, you got FF5, you got X-Men 4, you got Captain America 1, you got Captain America 100. There's so many things that people copy from Kirby as opposed to that one ASM 300. So that's all I got. I'm gonna get off that. All right. I like Showcase 4 because it's very first book of the Silver Age. Yeah, they say that one's the DC first, but Marvel supposedly FF1. And FF1's weird because they were a 10-cent book. They're the only Silver Age first that still had 10 cents. So I think even FF2's a 10 center, which I'm sure you know that. But yeah, maybe Jim Lee, X-Men 1, Death of Superman. That's a good one, bro. It probably is. Breaking the Batman, whatever number that was. Breaking the Bat, yeah. Also in the history of the community, I coined the phrase "big boy books." Yeah, yeah. Hey, lady. Drew, good to see you. It's a good pick, Big. Thank you, Norn. Bloodshot 1. Good call, Carlito. Yes, you did. Punisher 6. What's Punisher 6? I'm following everything but the Punisher 6. Punisher 6. Punisher 6. Are you talking about the magazine? Are you talking about you're talking about the first solo series thing, right? I don't know what number 6 is. I can barely think of what number 1 is right now, but Spawn 1 or Spidey Volume 2, number 1, recognizable and worth the least. What the fuck? Oh, Spawn 1 or Spidey Volume 2, number 1. Oh, yeah. Worth the least. Okay, yeah. Turok 1 deserves to be the most slab book. No. Fuck no. First group live, first show, solo. Yeah, I see Legend doing this Barry Horowitz right now. Yes. I have to remind people too who the fuck I am, Legend, so continue on, man. Comic Uno's geeky words back to back, first best solo live from the community in 2012 and 2013. But you know what? Who cares? Now I live for Christ. Who's counting anyway? That's what I had a video the other day said that. Who's counting? Lots of laughs. Probably selling a 7-time signed ASM 300 at a great price very soon. Just for your information, Taylor Winder. 7-timed ASM 300. What grade is it? Is it just a raw? Holy shit. I got mine signed and personalized to a Beeb or some shit. FF1 has most homages. Yeah, probably. I think Kirby probably AF-15s. Yeah, AF-15s. It could be Avengers 1 too, bro. I see a lot of fucking Avengers shit. FF1 is probably, it's got so many, bro. Like I could think of a bunch of them with FF1. I've seen a few with Avengers, but not probably as many. AF-15 there's a lot too. And then X-Men 1 has some, but is that his fucking? See, my favorite fucking Kirby Silver Age cover. It's hard. It's either my first or the biggest one I ever got. So, Captain America 100, bro. The one right behind me. I fucking love that cover, bro. That's my favorite Captain America Kirby cover. And I think he did Cap pretty good. But I like all types of fucking Kirby. Like Mr. Miracle is my favorite run. It's all good though. We can all have our favorites. Kirby probably A-15. Swamp Thing 1. Batman cover 423. Yeah, that's a good one, bro. I remember when 90 was the first person I seen have that. I think it was 423. The McFarlane. We're talking about McFarlane, yeah. There he is, 90. You remember showing me the McFarlane Batman? I told you I was gonna get it. I think I ended up buying a copy from Madness. Yeah, I got my copy from Madness, I think. Madness had a bunch of second prints. Yeah, 90 is IPA. Alright, what's up, ME? Yeah, this stream's probably going to put me over 3K. I'm probably going to be able to monetize, but I'm a little nervous monetizing because I have like 2,000 videos. So I'm at 40 away. I haven't been saying anything to y'all because I wanted to do it naturally. And we're there, dude. It's probably going to be this week. I already deleted a lot of my copyright shit because I know people are thinking, "Oh yeah, what's gonna happen? He's got too much." Nope, deleted a bunch of. I deleted anything that said copyright, so I lost about half my videos. So they're all fucking gone. All right, here we go. 2954. You can read that. I guess 2954 out of 3,000. So probably be soon, bro. Did I show you all these books? No, we're down to these books here. Yeah. It's like a Juggernaut. That's like the penis arm cover, right? Looks like a big dick. So 2 o'clock tomorrow, I'll be on Gray Man's battling. First time ever on Cover Slingers. They're doing Silver Age, dude. There's some Mr. Miracle. This one's got some ink on it, though. Got some ink on it. Maybe the birthday party's over. You think the market has hit rock bottom or price is still going to fall? I'm long ways away. I'm still in minutes watched. Be a while before I get watched hours. Yeah, that was a bitch. So close. Yeah, everybody was commenting. Yeah, I'm getting close. Thank Lady Fantastic. I'm right there. It's probably gonna. I really like these romances after fucking with Alan and Steppo. So Alan, that's another thing I could show y'all. So Alan did a top 50 today. I watch a lot of Alan's content. I always leave comments, try to encourage him. I like that guy. Let's see. He helps me a lot on the club. I'll probably be on his shit later tonight. I think I was on there last week or something. I didn't mean to leave your comment up, Donde. Donde? Do I think it's going to keep falling? I don't know, bro. I think it's probably going to stay about where it's at. All right, so top 50 in my collection, 2024 part 1, most expensive. He actually tagged me in this video. Me and Biggie.
Videos, so it's going to be 10, my 50th to my 41st, and so forth, as I get down to the final numbers. I'm going to actually give all the pricing so you can find out how much these books are worth. I'm going to tell you a few details about the books, and I'm also going to give a couple shout outs to other channels to encourage them to show their top 50. If they want to do it as 5 videos, great. If they want to do it, that's great. So I just love to see what's their collections. So with that in mind, I'd like to shout out 2 channels. One is my friend BB McFly, and and I'll link to his channel below as well. So if you haven't checked out his channel before, you can check it out. And I'll link. And the other one that I would like to shout out is Biggie Shack. And the reason I chose both of those channels is they were competing against each other recently in
You're still bringing up the fucking battle.
So it would be interesting to see their top 50 for their collections.
Holy shit. Look at fucking Alan. Stirring the pot, man. So he wants a top 50 from me and Bigby. Bigby's been getting some big books lately, man. He already whooped my ass. It took 120 fucking votes, and he whooped my ass. So, what do you want from me, Alan, man? You want me to fucking top 50 him up? I started the top 50 a couple years ago. Why don't I ever see any of y'all motherfuckers get this book that much? You'll get that first Katana. It's like a $5 book, man. You get one for like $6-10. First Katana, y'all. I'd sell it, but it ain't worth shit. I mean, to me, it's a $20 book. I think that's 20, and mine's got bad roll on it, like water damage or something. There's first magic on New Mutants. I got the first magic now. Come on, Big. Let's see your bigums. I'm close to a Supergirl, and I'm getting called to do a top 50. If I do a top 50 now, I'm gonna have to do a top 50 again in a fucking month because I'm getting one of the biggest books in my collection. So no, I wasn't the first to do a top 50, man. I don't know who did the first top 50. Who was the first to do a top 50? Wasn't it like it was some old school fucking YouTuber. They ain't even fuck with us. I mean, Emmy, I'm gonna have to do a fucking top 50 because he called me out. It's just that's what I think of when I'm doing it. It's like I'll do a top 50 now. Might have been Alex Comic Quarter. I'm thinking it was another guy like the Reaper, right? You ever heard of the Reaper? Some shit. That guy's got a fucking great collection. One of those kind, or Dave in MNYC or some shit like that. Could have been fucking Holler. No, I didn't do the top 50. I've done some things before any fucking body else. So I know I've done a few things, but I'm not here to brag about it. Reaper, yeah, you heard of Reaper Flicks? He's like a skinny guy. He's got like black hair. He's great. Reaper's a great collection. Yeah, he got really nice Batman books. Fucking, I never met him in like a stream or nothing, but I watch his shit. He don't make as many videos as he used to. This one's kind of like that. That first Katana. I want that first. What up, Chef? Good to see you, man. Reaper Tape. Yeah, that's it. Reaper Tape might have been the first 50 I seen. What's the one? Black Mercy, like Superman. Superman Annual. It's like Black Mercy on the cover, first appearance. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My dude, what's his name, had one. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else show one. Was Ricky from All Sorts of Words. He showed that book, dude. I popped so hard. I was like, damn, because it's just a small little $30 book, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody show that motherfucker. It's a nice copy. I got that from Smurf. I keep my Venom Lethal Protectors 1 through 4. Did you check out Adam Hughes, Leah by Donnie Iris yet? Highly, oh, I saw it. Lucha. Annual 11. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's take a look at that book, dude. That's a fucking killer book, bro. How come I never seen anybody show that? I couldn't hardly find anything at my antique shop today. Yep. Annual 11, 1985. First Black Mercy. I got it right. Yeah, keep your eyes out for that one, guys. You run across it. Some reason I can't ever find the motherfucker, but it's a cool fucking book. Alan Moore, great story too. I hear. I never had it though. This is one of my favorite Kirby covers right here. Like this one don't get homaged enough, but I just got a really nice copy of it too. I like it a lot. Do y'all keep your Venom Lethal Protectors? This is my favorite Walmart book right here. Walmart 100 pager number 7. It's a really good cover too. It was the recalled issue. I had like 10 of those. That was when I first started fucking with y'all. I got this bad boy from Stunning Steve. I don't know which one I like better, the fucking 1 or the 2. See, New Gods 1's on my wall. It's such a good cover, bro. New Gods, golly. I mean, for the value you get for that book, that's a pretty much must have. I gotta put this on the front Mylar. I can do that right now. That's an old Silver Age book. Get in there, or I'll fuck you up. There we go. That's my badass Billy. Here comes some of my romances. Madness AOK'd me like most of these. I bought this one. The back cover's fucked, but this is actually like one of the better one from the run, and it's worth a lot of money. So Falling in Love 78. If the back cover was good, this would be like $100 book, bro. No reason besides it's just a nostalgic cover. I got this one from Madness. This is a really sick high grade R Love. This might be Ramita Senior. You see how that kind of looks like Spider-Man, Mary Jane a little bit. Number 19 R Love. Yeah, I think Senior did this one, bro. How fucking good! Like you can't sell these because they won't get the money they deserve, dude. This one might be Senior too. Heartthrob. Fucking sick fucking cover, bro. That one's worth a good amount. This big pink Heartthrob. I should look it up. Let's see how much the Heartthrob 80 is going for. Let's look up these romances I'm so crazy about. I think are worth so much money. Do I think the amount of money in books is going? No, I think that all of the modern shit's going to keep going down in value, but Silver Age and Golden Age, I think Silver Age is going to bump up more than Golden Age eventually. Right now, Golden Age is the hottest shit. R Love 19 Marvel. Yeah, $45. There's only one copy I see. There's one for $12. No, it's Ramita Senior. It's Ramita and Buscema on it. I was right. This one's Ramita Senior and Buscema. And that one's a high grade, so I'd say mine's probably like a $40 cover or $40 book. There's no fucking real bad issues with it. They want $45 for this copy. It looks about as good as mine. Like that's about what mine looks like. So let's check out this Heartthrob 80. You can't be giving those away like fucking Superman mid-grade or something, you know. Some of these fashion or these romance books go for a lot of fucking money, bro. This is a DC comic. Who do you think did romance better, DC or Marvel? It's another fucking Ramita. I was right both times. I was right both times. So if this one looks worse than mine, and they want $43, and there's one for 60. Yeah, this is a stupid expensive book, bro. This one right here. So 1962. Okay, this one's Bronze Age. So the older they get, the more collectible. Anyways, 60, 85 listed, 80. There's one for 30, but it's a 3.0. What grade do I think mine is? I'd say it's about well, it's got a big split up there, so it's probably a fucking 3.2. It's probably a 2.5 or 3. It's still $30 for a 3.0. That's pretty good. If it was in good condition, if it didn't have this fucking split on it, bro, it would be worth a lot more. But oh well. That's pretty sweet. I'll show y'all Captain Marvel. Golden Age. I got one Golden Age Captain Marvel. I probably should get. What should I go after 181 if I ever get there, man? I don't know. I'd say within a month I might get my 181. But what should I go after that? Y'all got any suggestions? I was thinking Superman 1 through 10 or Batman 1 through 10. Have you seen a JoJo Rabbit? Have you seen JoJo? Oh. Pre-code horror? Yeah. I'm gonna have to get some pre-code horror because I just sold all of my creepies except for one creepy. I only have one creepy for Zeta left. What the heck is going on Friday? I'm a comic book fiend. I try not to think about books, but every week I'm trying to rebuild the X-Men Claremont burn run. I just got a couple of them, and I'm pretty happy. I would like to get the first Phoenix, but I mean X-Men 1 isn't too much more expensive than Hulk 181 at this point. You can get an X-Men 1 for $3,500. That's probably complete and worth getting. Most of these fucking 181s are 2K. Like, what the fuck are we doing, man? So a 101, you could probably get a 101 for $300-400. Was it so many good titles out there? Maybe that Rifleman 10. Do you have Chuck Corners Woods? Most jabronis didn't know that he played hoops for the Celtics. No, I didn't know that. Big E get Detective 22. Yeah, 27. I'm definitely a jabroni. I'm definitely a early Batman. Haha, Carlito. I do think Batman 1 through 10 is a gangster ass move. While they're somewhat obtainable, always wanted a Batman 100. I missed a big. What grade are you hunting? Oh, just like a 1.5 up to 2.5 Hawk 181. There is a 2.5 in the universe right now that I can almost afford. All I need is the taxes to come in and put my money together, and I can get it as long as it's still there. But if I can't get that, I'm gonna have to depend on auctions on eBay or some random bin that might pop up. I look every day. There's about 3 or 4 sources I go look at. And if none of that works, there's another bin for 2K that's a really nicer 2.5 than the one I'm trying to get. The only reason the 2.5 is in my range, Batman 227, I think I have a 227. Mine's signed though. It's low grade, but it's signed. All right, so let's see. Let's look up Hulk 181. Yeah, 180 is just enough to piss you off. Okay, there's a 5.0 getting bid on. 4.5 raw is up to 18K. $2,400 for a fucking 1 overall. This is the kind of shit I'm dealing with. This one has scribbles all over it. Maybe that's a signature for 2,300. Yeah, there's nothing on eBay. There's one without a stamp for 1,800. Most of them are over $2,000. 2,600 for a 3.5. I mean, once you spend over $2,000, the grades start getting nicer. Like you can get a 3.0 for 2,500. I don't want to spend $2,000. I want to spend like 1,500 to 1,800 is what I want to spend. I don't want to spend more than that. 2,500, 2,200, 3K, 2,300. Yeah, there's not many options right now. Like I'm a good $500 away from. If I have $500 right now, I could go buy it. $500 away. But it just takes time. I'm doing the best I can. I did good with my stack of books I wanted to sell, so I don't know what else I'm gonna fucking sell. I just feel like I'm gonna wait at this point. I don't want to sell any more of my shit, really. Am I giving up too quick or what? I don't know if I am or not. Is this where I should keep pushing, or do y'all blame me for taking a break? Like, you don't want to fuck your, it's so good, so funny. There's a lot of 181s. I've been waiting. I've been in the passenger seat. Back in 2011, bought a Raw for 2,500, graded out to a 9.6. Stupidly sold it 3 years ago for 6K. Oh, a fucking 9.6. Oh. That is crazy, bro. I've heard a lot of stories like that, though. I've heard a lot of people say that kind of shit. They've had 8 or 9 181s. I just want one, bro. And I'll be good. As long as I can have my 181, my GSX, my Avengers 1, my Deadpool, my 300, my Goblin, my Swamp Thing. Like, I'm fucking good. Like, I mean, really, if I'm gonna keep going into the, so I saved up a year for this fucking 181 to where it didn't fuck my collection up that bad. I saved up a legit year of back issue shit I pulled. I haven't sold everything, and I have had to add from my PC to get where I'm at now. But if I was to save up for like a fucking a Hulk 1, right, or a X-Men 1. See, X-Men 1 to Hulk 1's a big jump. You could get like 3 X-Men 1s for about what you can get a Hulk 1, at least 2. So I would have to sell all of my bangers to probably get one of them books. Not all of them, but some of them. Here's a Donny Cates Absolute Carnage sig. I don't have a ton of Cates signatures. I think that might be. Do I have any more? This might be my only one left. I don't know if I had 2 of them or not. Oh well. Always show this book off. My Murphy Anderson, Gil Kane. Look at that bad boy. That's some comic book wizardry right here. You see how the UFO's in front of the wings? It makes the wings of the Hawkman. He's either giant or the UFO's tiny. It just fucks with your mind. And it's just a cool cover. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you. You're in love that will survive. 80 song. Biggie coined, calling the books bangers. Barry Horowitz, salute you. Yes. Yes. I am the banger man, no matter what they tell you. I got me an Iron Man 1, Silver Surfer 1. I ended up keeping this one. I think Night Tiger sent me that. I don't know. I either bought it or Night Tiger. I get confused sometimes. I still got my primer one. I don't think people would appreciate this. I'm not even sure this is the one before Grendel, because I could have swore I saw a different, like 1 through 4 of primer, and it may not have been that one, but I think it is. I don't want to tell people it is unless I know for sure, but I've seen 2 different ones. Is this the primer before? Is this the Comico before 2 with what's his name, Grendel? Or I guess that's a kind of tough question, ain't it? I need that big, yeah. It's the first appearance of Victor, Slaughterman, AZ, Mr. Justice, and Scrog. How cool would it be if it did have a Grendel little split, just a little splice of Grendel in this, you know? That would be killer, bro, but I don't think it does. There's my girl Snotty. What you know about that snot girl, dude? People don't think I like girl shit. Well, look, what's this? Snot girl? Where's my... I was thinking about putting this in a top loader. It's either going to be that one or this one. Yeah. Tech 27, I can't swing Tech 27. You got to have the right pieces to go after a Tech 27. I found one of these raw before. I couldn't believe it. This ain't the one I found raw, though. I ended up buying another one. But, I look at these auction sites and con booths and shit, and I think, I'm glad I got my PC, because people want way too much money. I collect Grendel. Yeah. Y'all fuck with Boris the Bear? Or Power Pack? I need another copy of this. This is a bigger book. Second Satana. Well, we've been here for about an hour. I'll drop the link again in case somebody wants to join me. Oh, having trouble. Shit. Great. Now my shit ain't connected to the internet. Everything got shipped out. Everybody's got their books. I think everybody's happy with them so far. So here's the newest book I found that's worth the fuck. I got that Agent Venom. I knew I was going to find something like this because it was a bunch of ASM in the 600 range. This is a 613 variant. And I had a feeling I'd find like a anti-venom key. And sure enough, the A cover popped up. I'm like, yeah. It'd been nice if there was like 5 or 6 of them, but all of my beat up keys. There's my Batman Adventures, my first Kazar. Trying to find a bag for my my third cable that don't look like shit, but not seeming to find it. I think Melody will be here in a while. Yeah, he did. Great video and great box. He hooked Rob fast up with his box. Yeah, he got a pretty good one. I can't wait to see Nauman's video either. I'm gonna review Nauman's when he opens up his box. Let's get some teching going before Melody and them get home. Anyway, you know, even if I don't get the Hawk 181, which I'm trying to do, it's been fun getting all the books I've gotten, and I appreciate the experience of getting all the shit I've got so far. So, no big deal. We done the best we could, y'all. Didn't take no shortcuts either. What the hell, man? Turn on the TV. There it goes. Oh. All right, we'll show some bangers. We had a fun chat. I'm gonna play some Tekken. Anybody wants to hop on and join? Oh, I can't drop the link because my stupid internet. Let's try one more time. Oops. There it goes. All right. So, doing a top 50 for Alan. His top 50 is going to be fucking crazy, bro. That guy's got so many big books in the last year. It's ridiculous. He just got a first Riddler ever. Golden Age first Riddler, bro. I just got normal silly shit, you know. Pretty cool. You gotta have your 299s. I should probably sell my my Black Knight. Need to get some new bags for these. I remember I couldn't live without a Kingpin, man. I was going crazy. I had the Kingpin fever. Right? Ghost Rider 1. Had the Iron Man 1 fever. These are all fairly easy. They're like $300 to $500 books. It don't take that long to get something like that. This one was surprisingly affordable. FF49. And then Avengers 1. One of my favorites. So yeah, I collected a bunch of like $300 to $500 books, and then, you know, $600 to $900 books, and those ain't that hard. But when you start getting up to $1,200 and $1,500 and shit, it gets annoying. That's a little fucking bit much. It's a little bit much. I guess I'll just try to stay awake. I was gonna take a nap, but I'm pissed because I don't have my hot wings, man. I need to knock this beard down about a ½ inch. I don't like the way it looks. The long hair is getting on my fucking nerves too. Like, I don't know if I should keep it or not. You got to keep your bangers. You got to keep your PC looking good. Where'd Journey go? Journey take off on me? You don't like the whole Greek joke stuff. My thing is, if someone bought a mystery box from me, right, I'd have to dig into my PC and make sure I could appease them pretty good. And then I'll add some of the smaller stuff that are kind of key. I gotta get rid of some of the small books too, but I'll figure it out, guys. I'll put together something. I just don't know what the fuck it'll be. I thought maybe Ghost Rider 1 would get me there quick. I could take that Ghost Rider 1 and it's about a $500 book, right? If I find the right person and pay $400 for it or something, that would help out a lot. But what am I going to sell? I can't get rid of that Ghost Rider 1. I should get rid of like some second appearances and shit before that, right? Kiss My Greek Ass, you still there? I thought I ran your Greco-Roman ass out. It's going to be nice getting that 181 before Journey. So I think he wants a 181 too. He didn't want it as long as I did. You'd like to think he did, but maybe he has. I don't fucking know. Fucking Hawkwood 80s. Okay, so you get the 180, you get the GSX, you get the fucking X-Men 94, right? What's stopping you from getting the 181 besides, oh, it's overpriced, it's too expensive? Well, no shit. Anything that's good is going to cost money. You can't, everything you get can't be underpriced. I played that game for years. Imagine that would be cool. I got some magazines. I got some Hulk Hogan magazines. I got an Andre the Giant sticker card somewhere I put up. Anthony Snyder, his daddy, Jimmy the Greek. Yeah, Jimmy the Greek's cool. So, okay. You get things because they're undervalued, right? Well, sometimes if you want your collection to have a cool focal point, right? You get shit that costs a lot of money to make your other shit look good. So even though I knew, like DC keys, like if you go after a big DC key, like not a little puny pissant DC key, like a big one, right? I went after 242, Action 242, first Brainiac. I knew getting into this fucking mess, it was going to be around $1,000 to get a fucking decent Brainiac, right? I just got lucky and found one with no book punches in it for a 1.8 for like $950. So I got lucky, but I knew it wasn't going to be a $500 book. So that's what I think of 181. Like I knew it was going to cost a lot of money getting into the mess, right? But books like that just make your collection fucking cool, man. It's like GSX. At the time, there were people getting them cheap, and I was a little jealous, and I ended up getting one fairly cheap. But what the fuck ever, man. Oh, that's bullshit. Well, I bought a bunch of my books during the comic bubble shit, Norn, and the only shit that went up in value was the more obscure shit that I paid a lot of money for, or the Golden Age. So like the Timely and the fucking the Atlas Submariner went up, the Captain America, the Superman 23, the World's Finest 2, all that shit went up. The Incredible Hulk 2 was an anomaly. Hulk 2's probably increased more than Hulk 1. Like, people just realized, oh, that's undervalued. I got that whenever it was undervalued. I was one of the last people to sneak in under the radar on that book. But that was because everybody chipped in and got it too, but it was still priced fairly well at that point. All the other shit went down, bro. Like the Swamp Thing's okay, the Brainiac's okay. The GSX I got a good deal on an auction. The Goblin's about right, but the bigger shit usually stays pretty good. It's the smaller shit like the Silver Surfer 1, the first Thanos, the Kingpin. Those fucking things are getting hit harder than the bigger ones. So, like getting a 181, even though there's so many of them and it costs so much money, I don't think the price don't move that much, bro. Like I've been following it for a year and I've seen some decent $1,000 ones and shit, but I don't think it's gonna dip under a G for a while, bro. It's gonna be a grip. I'd rather have 1K than have a $1K book. Yeah, I don't know what all you gonna do with $1,000 is spend it on something else, dude. I'm just waiting for the tragedy to start. Like usually when I have money, something bad happens and I gotta spend it. So I'm sure that's what's gonna happen. Fuck. What you said today was 1K a book. What would you have? Oh. No, would I rather have $10,000 or $10,000 book? If I could sustain life without the $10,000 and having to spend it, I'd want the book. But there's no way I could afford a $10,000 book. A couple thousand, that's all right. You know, I've had years when I've spent. I think I spent like 5,000 one year when I first ran into my stash. Bro, all the books I got that one year was what I got now. Like I got the 180, I got the Iron Man 55, Iron Man 1, fucking Goblin, Avengers, Brainiac. I mean, there were just so many fucking books I got, bro. I should have gotten the Hulk one then, but I wanted the solid PC. Now I got the pieces, I can get a Hulk one. To get a Tech 27, you need a Hulk one, an X-Men one, a FF one. You need every one, you know. Bullshit. Mm. That's hilarious. Get up. Bullshit. What is that bullshit? Oh, it's bullshit, bro. There's this jab. It's like unblockable, I guess. Then I'll work way up to bigger books. I am aiming for Silver Surfer 1 around 500. It would be my biggest buy. That's a, bro, you should, Norton, you should sell your art for whatever you can get out of it and pump out as much as you can and get that fucking Surfer 1, bro, because that's my favorite Surfer cover, first of all. And it's so badass, bro. It's like, it's that one in FF48, and then you got a real Silver Age superhero character, first appearance and fucking #1. And here's my bottle of water. Dylan, what up, Dylan? Feels like forever, man. Big Dylan. He's doing a bunch of stuff with Robbie and Scarpad. I saw Scarpad in here earlier. He still comes around. How's Dylan been doing, man? Watching some good. I was telling you about the story of Ricky. I think last time I wanted to get a hold of you. I was like, you got to review Story of Ricky, man. One of the bloodiest kung fu movies. Ricky-O, right? Man, this guy is fucking me up. I'm going to have to start grabbing him. I'm right there. I should be able to beat his ass, but I'm just fighting like a piece of trash right now. Wake up. How you been, brother? I'm good. Just working a lot. Yeah. I've been alright, man. I'm dealing with this fucking anxiety, sounding like a big pussy, but mad anxious. Oh, you still haven't watched it? Yeah, Story of Ricky-O, bro. You gotta check it out. You'll love it. It's got like it's like a cult classic. It's just like the shit you like to watch, bro. Horror and old school cult classic movies. Story of Ricky-O. I thought you might have watched it because I was talking to Bullseye Bob about it. He knew what I was talking about, and I think you brought it up. The Story of Ricky-O's gangster as fuck. Got me. Fuck. Just added to my watch list. You got bad anxiety too, bro? It's been fucking me up. I just got off this medicine that's supposed to give you anxiety, so I feel a little bit better every day. I should be taking my vitamin D. Actually, I'm gonna look at it now. I was prescribed vitamin D. I don't think it's gonna help, but there's not a lot of vitamin D in my. There's the shit that was giving me anxiety. I don't even like touching it no more. Vitamin D. Daily. Here's the daily ones. Take one of those. Stupid Jardiance. Vitamin D. 1 tablet by mouth. Once daily. Where's the ones I take every week? They were blue. Oh, already lost them. Huh. I have more. You should ask Robbie about his FF5. I think Robbie has an FF5. Well, I guess I'll take one of these. I hate taking prescription medicine, man. I can't find the ones I was supposed to take once a week. Oh, I got some company. Hold on. I'm coming, Nora. What up, Nora?
Hey, what's up?
Chilling. Playing some Tekken 7.
Nice.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, just chilling. Waking up.
You won your cover battle, right?
No, I lost. I lost.
You lost?
Yeah,
Get the fuck.
it's all right.
I
I
thought.
had a bad day, to be honest. I can admit I didn't do good.
Well, when I watched it, I walked away from it thinking you won, but I must have just been misinformed.
I was beat by a chibi artist.
Damn.
At least he was a good one. At least he was a good one. He was good.
Yeah, it was like some baby shit, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Oh well.
Damn.
Can't win them all.
Yeah, I lost in a wrestling fucking show against a guy that never did it before, so don't feel bad. No disrespect to Big B. I'm saying, like, you take the shit. You lost in an art battle, probably pissed you off. I lost in a wrestling thing, pissed me off. So,
Yeah.
damn it. I had some people on stream while it was going on. I made sure they went over there, and I think they tried to vote for you. So I tried, man. I was hoping you'd win.
Yeah, it was a good try. I get to go again. They want to have me back to rematch Dracula, actual Dracula.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so we got a match coming up.
Nice. So Surfer 1, you got any plan on how are you going to just use like work money, or are you going to use your hobby, or?
Work money.
Yeah.
Actually, I got the money. I have the
Okay.
money right now, so I'm just looking for the copy.
Oh wow.
My shop had a copy, but he wanted too much. It wasn't in good enough shape. Like, it was beat up, and he was wanting like high grade price for a beat up copy.
That's fucking ridiculous. You see any on eBay that's worth the fuck to get?
I haven't really looked. I was gonna wait till Friday, but
Yeah.
I'm sure there probably is.
I think I spent about $5.50 on mine, and I only got 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
but
probably around where I need. Yeah, I was
No,
hoping a
yeah.
3.0, but
I think you're gonna be able to get like a 4.0 or shit. They went down since I bought it.
That'd be
It's still,
nice.
yeah, I think you can get like a 4.0 or something. You'll get something nice, bro. A lot better than what I got. I don't even think it was a 2.5. I think I might have got a 1.8 actually. So maybe 2.5 is about right. I don't know. I just know I overpaid for mine, but it's still pretty and I don't care. Back then comics were going for a lot more, so it was easier to get the money for it. Fucking Marvel 1 points were $30 and shit. You got some good minor keys though. I've seen you show your books before. You could go after a pretty good book with the books you got if you tried.
Kind of got in a place where I don't want to get rid of any books I have. Like I've gotten rid of all the books I want to get rid of. I think
Okay.
everything I have I want to keep.
So you have sold
So
some books before.
yeah, I've sold about 3,000 books out of my collection
Wow.
through Whatnot. But yeah,
Whatnot is
I
pretty
did
good.
Whatnot
It is
for like
good.
6 months and then I quit.
Yeah, I think you've told me that before. Wow.
I decided that I just got rid of. I actually started getting rid of books I didn't mean to get rid of, and started feeling real bad. I lost my books. And
Yeah. I know what you mean, man. I tried to replace them, but there's just too many at one point. You're like, ah, fuck, they're gone. I had some Spidey super stories. Oh, you collect Grendel. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that book I had was before the Grendel or not now, because that same run that the Grendel came out in was the same run. It was like number 5 was the first Max with Sam Keith art.
oh
You
yeah,
know, yeah. So it's like a bunch of naked chicks on a brown cover, and the covers look different in that number 1, but I think it's the same year. I can't tell.
Hmm.
I don't have enough Grendel. I had like one weird Grendel book. Oh, that's cool. That looks early.
Yes, first female. This is actually
Wow.
volume 2, number 1.
Holy shit. That one looks like it's probably worth some money. I didn't know about that one.
I like the car on the bottom there. Got like a Jetsons car.
What up, John? Good to see you. Yeah, it does look like Jetsons. Everyone knows losing in an art challenge and comic book pretend battle are exactly the same thing. Well, it's both competition, but I guess art would be a little more intense. I don't know. Comic book wrestling's pretty intense. You can really get your feelings hurt in a wrestling battle. So I don't know which one's more extreme, but they're both pretty solid. Ah. Holy shit. I'm trying to get to my Surfer 1. Yeah, Surfer 1's my favorite cover. Do you have a favorite Surfer cover besides that?
I like the one with the. Well, let me show you. Let me grab it real quick. I got a facsimile.
Here's the one I like. I got that magazine that's pretty good too, but yeah, I think this is the best one. Yeah, I got
There it
1.8.
is. Nice.
It presents good for a 1.8 though, right?
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
good.
all the covers there. You know, the spine's fucked up, but you can still kind of read it.
Colors look good.
Yeah, all the colors are good. I'm not mad at it. I mean, I got it during the bubble, but
Yeah, I like this one with Silver Surfer. It might be a Thor cover though. I don't know. This one?
oh, it's the homage to Surfer 4. Yeah,
Surfer 4. That's the one I like. I'd
You
like
like
to
Surfer
get the
4?
original.
A lot of people like Surfer 4 the most. I think it's good, but I think Surfer 1's a little more.
I really like Thor too. So
Yeah,
I guess that's why.
I
And we
like
got
Thor a lot too. Oh, yeah, I never got that one. I
the
got
foily.
yeah, I got like 10 or 12 181 reprints though. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can probably take all your Surfer and Hawk books and get a 181 and a Surfer 1, you know? That's what I think.
Yeah.
If I would just save my money from buying all the cool Wolverine books, I'd already be there. That's badass. You got a pretty good FF collection too. Lunar Room. I wish I would have kept pulling that. What's that one? Last Ride, or you know the indie that was making fun of Disney kind of deal. Final Ride, Dark Ride.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh,
Yeah, the Ash Can came out and I got it and I sold it for like $70. But I
mm.
tried to pull it, but I never got it. I wish I would have kept pulling it because it looked like a fun series. It was like a fake Disney World or something, like a little horror. But I got the Ash Can and cashed out. How you like Tekken 8 on PS5?
It's good. They changed everybody's moves,
Did they?
so it's hard. Like, I'm gonna have to relearn everybody.
It looks like the mechanics are kind of hard to me. Like I don't know if I would enjoy it, or I'm sure I would because I'm pretty good at it. But I think Tekken 7 is maybe cleaner, from what I can tell. The movement's good. I have that one. That's a good one. What the? Yep.
Oh my god, I like the back cover. It's a
Yeah, I think
wraparound.
one. Did you know that one of the Watas were like first? You know how spider? There's a spider pig.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a pig, but it's Venom too, and he's in a what?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's also a Wata that has the first Simpsons in comic books too. So there's a couple keys in that run. You just got to be aware of them.
Oh.
Yep. It's like I was looking at Dark Horse Presents the other day. Did you know that Buffy the Vampire Slayer came from Dark Horse?
Yeah, I have some actually.
Yeah, it's like issue 100 or some shit. Oh, there's the crow. I sold my McFarlane crow. That was probably dumb of me.
That's one issue from the Crow's first appearance.
Oh, that's like the what I had. Like, what number is that?
What number is it?
Oh, the Crow's first experience. Oh, my fault. I don't
Yeah,
have
it's
that.
number 2.
Okay.
Caliber presents number 2.
Yeah, I have Comic Co. or whatever the fuck.
I'm gonna reach. Reach.
I used to collect those. Yep.
Won't show that one.
That's what got me into collecting comics. Really, was Walking Dead. You know Rick's back, right?
Yeah, I heard he got his own show.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch it, but I don't have A&E or whatever the hell. The hell is that? Ice Cream Man? I don't know.
I don't really know what this is. I got it from Gary B. What the hell is this? In
What's this
Mylar.
note?
It's a virgin. It is. Oh, it's a
Might be,
wraparound.
might
Weird.
be something I should know, probably.
Vinyl.
Sure. Vinyl. Okay. Oh, vinyl. Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Pretty cool cover.
So that would have been like number 7 of them reprinting them all, I would guess. They called them deluxes. I got up to like the 4th or 5th issue, I think. You got a lot of indies?
Not a lot.
Hmm.
A couple boxes.
I mean, if you sold 3,000 books, how many books would you have? You probably have like 10 or 20,000, I guess.
That was about half of what I had, so I have about 3,000 left.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my collection around 3,000, around 20 short boxes.
Yeah, that's a lot of books. I feel you. I think I got about 11 long and 15 short boxes. So I got about 3,000 too, I guess, 3 or 4. I mean, how many fucking comics does one person need, really?
Right. You can only read so much.
Yeah, man. And then you get jealous when you go to an LCS, but you remember like you got 30 long boxes at home. It's like, why do I care about any of this, really? A little obsessive.
Here we go.
Oh, dude, I was just looking at those, bro. Is what number? Oh, that's the reunion. Yeah, I seen a Buffy the Vampire Slayer 1. My shop. They had a bunch of them photos. They're
I
not.
have
They're not.
another somewhere. I don't know why it's not with this one.
I was surprised number 2 wasn't worth that much money because she had like the bubble gum covers are worth money, and she was blowing bubble gum. It wasn't worth shit.
Where's all my other ones?
There's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer 1 Gold edition. Pretty good.
Spinning another box.
That was actually like a $60 book, so I'm not gonna hate on that one.
I know a lot of people go for the photo variants.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
it's got
some.
me in another box. I can't reach it.
Who's your favorite artist?
Oh, that's a tough one. But if I had to pick one on the spot, first name pops in my head is Greg Capullo.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Greg Capullo, Michael Turner, David Finch. Those are some of my favorite classic. I would consider like classical comic style. But then like as far as like artists, like there's some painters and stuff I like Perillo. I like Diodato. I like I like a lot of artists. But yeah, I'd have to say Capullo was the most influential on me. I like, Burns Superman. I like Kirby. I like Todd, of course.
I thought you'd say Todd McFarlane was your favorite first, but that's all right.
I love Romita.
I'm looking for. Shit.
I love Mark Silvestri.
Silvestri, yeah. Out of all them older or them Image guys, McFarlane, Textaria is pretty good. I like Splat. Splat was dope.
Oh, I love Splat. Steven Splat. Yes. Yeah, I did a really cool picture of Steven Splat's a recreation of a cover he did for Prophet.
Oh,
And
okay.
it
Is that the
was,
one?
I think it was number 6 or number 9,
Oh, okay.
and Prophet's just like jumping in the air in the middle of the cover, and there's like bullets everywhere. That was the most bullets I ever drew on a picture. I was like, oh my god, how does Stephen Platt do this?
Yeah,
I
that's very
drew it
scary.
on a huge poster board. It was like ginormous.
I don't know if it was the first or second issue, but there's this one where it has like this old gray haired guy on it, and people say that it's rumored that they made him look like Kirby on purpose. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, Troll.
No, on the what was the series we were just talking about?
Prophet.
Prophet, yes, Prophet. There's like an old gray haired guy on some of the covers, even.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
yeah,
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 he is based on Kirby. Yeah.
yeah. They the cartoonist kayfabe guys were talking about Platt doing it, and they said, "Does it look like Kirby to you?" And they're like, "Yeah, it looked like Kirby to me."
He's like this short, stubby little guy.
Yeah, kind of a fatter guy.
Kirby was actually like a big dude. Let's
Yeah.
see, that's all Wildcats. It is in this one.
Getting all my slabs out. Thinking about doing a top 50. All right, I'll show off these books. Where are they? Oh, man, slabs are stupid, bro. I got like 10 books here. They weigh like 500 pounds, you know?
Yeah.
Like, let me show off my slabs. Let me grab a forklift. What the hell? All right. So here's my Superman 23 lost to a random punk ass variant ASM. Pissed me off so much.
Nice cover.
Yeah, I love that one. Lost to just a rando ass ASM variant, modern. Just a Manly cover. Was it Joe Manley? Yep, Joe Manley. He's got Submariner with the big head and the orange tights. This is an Al Avison.
I was a huge Submariner fan when I was a kid. I loved the Savage Submariner. Textera. Drew.
Oh. Yeah, this is a Golden Girl.
I love that Savage Submariner.
Good Girl art cover, Golden Age, Golden Girl, Al Avison. I didn't know why I wanted a Golden Age Captain America. I just knew I had to have one. I was just like, I gotta get a Golden Age Cap. I'm glad I did because Golden Age went up a lot. And then my Swampy.
Oh, I
Very
love that
nice.
book.
Yeah, it's a gangster ass book. And here's my Brainiac. Brainiac, Kurt
Very
Swan.
nice.
And here's one of my favorite modern books, Deadpool.
So that Brainiac's around 500.
No, this was a $900 book. It's probably about 1,000 now. Yeah,
Damn.
this thing's been expensive for fucking ever. This is one of my favorite Kirby covers. It's got a lot of detail on it.
I almost got one of them.
First
I have
Panther?
the. Yeah, my shop had it, and I was talking to him with it, and we couldn't work out a deal. I don't get along with my shop owner.
Like your shop
He's greedy.
Yeah, it sounds like he wants top dollar for every fucking thing. Jesus.
He does, man. Makes me mad.
What are they?
Doesn't
They're like
even-
raw. This one pissed me off, Norn. I probably spent 500. Now you can get one for 300. Is for Thanos.
Oh yeah. and
Yeah, that's what
Drax. Well, it's not
so
first
cheap.
Drax, it's just Thanos, right?
No, yeah, it is. It's first Drax, first Star Lord, first all that shit.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Thanos, Mentor, Drax, Destroyer, Star Fox, Kronos, and the Blood Brothers. So it's a bunch of people. Oh, I had that Tarzan. That's a good Joe Kubert. That's some good Daredevil going there. Oh, you got some classics. Monsters on the Prowl, Weird Mystery, Ghosts. I got a Ghost #1. Tomb of Dracula. So you love the old cool shit too.
Yeah.
You got a good setup. Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen. Yeah, I've had that World's Finest. That World's Finest, fucking Norn. You know what's key about it?
Hmm.
Okay, that's the first World's Finest. Now, Batman's on the header, but he's not in the cover art. So it's like the first one that they've had Superman and Robin without Batman.
Oh.
Yeah,
Huh.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm over here putting my slabs up. I'll be back in a second. I wrap them up and shove them in a corner. I got like a
Bubble
like
wrap.
No, like blankets and shit. I got like a shelf cabinet kind of deal, and I just wrap them up in blankets pretty much. Blankets and cloth and shit, just to try to protect them all, keep them all in bags. You got a lot of slabs?
No. I only have like 20.
That's not bad. That's a good amount. I only got like 50.
Dang, I could have swore I had that Joe Kubert or Kirby. I don't.
All right, I'm back. Oh, the troll, yeah.
I was looking for that Kirby.
The Prophet one, or the Kirby
Yeah.
one. Kirby did a series in Image. It was called what the hell
He
was that shit
did.
called?
I'm drawing a blank on it now.
Yeah, he did a whole series. They said that he got paid more for that series than he did anywhere else. The guys in Image kind of like hired him. You know, they were in the 90s. They were kind of like Kirby art's not that cool, but the guys at Image hired him to do a run. And I know what it's called. It's called Phantom Force.
Okay.
Yeah, Phantom Force. Let's see if I can find some old Image stuff real quick.
I didn't even know this was a double book. That's cool. Textera. Looks like Darth Maul. That's a Wicked Chapel.
This fucking series pissed me off. Brass.
Whoa. I wonder if this is like the first advertisement of Prophet. Because he looks different. Oh, what did I do?
Maybe. Have you ever seen this one?
Whoa,
No.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's Brass number 1. I think it was like one of Jim Lee's. Maybe this wasn't it. No, this looks like Kurt Basic, Tony Daniel, Kevin Conrad. Maybe it was Wetworks. Anyways, there was a Jim Lee series, but he didn't do any of the art. He just like was the main producer of it. And I was just like, why the fuck is Jim Lee in charge and he's not doing any of the art, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he had his own studio. So it was like Jim Lee. Okay, when they made Image, after they made Image, then they went on that big hiring spree, kind of like what you're talking about, where they hired all these artists and writers. And when they did that, it was kind of too much for them to handle under one roof. So they split. And Jim Lee created Wildstorm Studios. Rob Liefeld created Extreme Studios. And then Todd stayed with the Image. And yeah, so all Jim Lee stuff is under Wildstorm. Everything Wildstorm was ran by Jim Lee, and then everything Extreme Studios was ran by Rob Liefeld.
Okay.
And
So he just couldn't do all the art because there's just too much shit going on, probably.
yeah, and Jim Lee did own Wetworks. He owned they were Wildstorm.
There's one. Did you ever fuck with these? I don't even know how I got my copies. I think I pulled them from the LCS, but remember Rags?
There's the Wildstorm. It won't focus. Rags. That's a cool. Oh, is that David Finch?
You don't remember
Nice
Rags?
art. That's nice art.
Dude, this was super hot, bro. It was on Comic Tom's top 10 for like a month. And what happened was all the Rag number 1s art is by Luigi Turrell. They were lying about how many copies there were. So they were telling fans, like you see her running around naked. They were telling fans that there was like only 500 copies of shit when there was really more, and they were selling them.
Oh.
Yeah. So fucked it all up,
That's
bro.
That's a cool.
People enjoyed it. They liked the series. They just didn't like being lied to about how many books there were, you know?
Right.
So I sold my number 1 a while ago, but it was a shame, man. There could have been everybody was looking for the next zombie story because Walking Dead did so good.
Yeah.
Well, we've been here for a couple hours. I appreciate you coming on. I think the chat finally calmed down a little bit. They must have found something else to do. Yeah. I love them Spidey Super Stories kind of joints. That was like a header, like a Spidey Super Stories.
I like the title. Yeah.
We did a topic on Collector Club once about header art, right?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
It matters.
Back in the Silver Age, like one guy invented the checkerboard for DC, and he gets a little bit of acknowledgement for like doing a lot of header art, I guess. And I have one cover he did, and it's the same guy that did a bunch of headers. He did the second Batgirl, like the blonde haired one, not the one everybody knows. But yeah, he did a bunch of the DC. I don't know who did all the Marvel headers though. Like I just assumed Kirby or someone else did it. We all know the story about Steranko at X-Men 50 changing the X-Men header. You know what I'm
Right.
talking about?
Yep.
Okay. So that happened. But I'm pretty sure the X-Men header was Kirby style before Steranko switched it. So that would just give me the false narrative that he probably did a bunch of the headers. Because if he did X-Men 1, why didn't he do FF1? Why didn't he do this and that, you know? So
Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
it would make sense, but that's just me assuming a lot too. Well, Boar, you're still lurking? You're probably the only one, man. We don't have many left, but we're going to tear out of here. Appreciate you, Norn. Go check out Helmet Collector Allen. 9 o'clock, he usually doesn't hang out. And I'll be on Cover Slingers tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon, I believe. So I'll see y'all later.
All right, man. Peace.
Yep. I'll see y'all in the chats. Heading to Louis soon. Hell yeah, man. Go to Freaky Louis. I'll see y'all later.
Biggie. Biggie.